Alright, well, here's our famous title because it's actually a Steam game. But first it was a 70 URL for 2012. HyperRogue. You are a lone adventurer in a strange, non-Euclidean world. Gather as much treasure as you can before the nasty monsters get you. Explore several different worlds, each with its own unique treasures, enemies, and terrain obstacles. Your quest is to find the legendary treasure, the Orbs of Yendor. Collect one of them to win, or just ignore your quest and collect smaller treasures. The twist is the unique, unusual geometry of the world. It is one of just a few games which takes place on the hyperbolic plane. Witness a grid composed of hexagons and heptatons, straight lines which seem to be parallel, but then they diverge and never cross. Triangles whose angles add up to less than 180 degrees. How extremely unlikely is it to reach the same place twice, and how the world seems to be rotated when you do return. All this matters for the gameplay. The game is inspired by a roguelike genre, although in a very minimalist way. Works of M.C. Escher and by puzzle games such as The Deadly Rooms of Death. Alright, so that's a little brief synopsis of what it's basically all about. So another big idea of this game is the geometry for it is kind of weird. Thing to basically behold, so to speak. And this is basically the itch.io version, so there's that, but whatever. Let's just jump into it then. I'll show what it's all about. Alright, let's go to the main menu. And let's just see here. Alright, you know what? Let's just continue. So, welcome to HyperRogue. So HyperRogue is very interesting, sort of roguelike, because basically you have this sort of adventure here. Basically the rogue. This monster has come from another world, presumably to steal our treasures. Not as fast as an eagle, not as resilient as the guards from the palace, and not as huge as a mutant, Ivy from the clearing. However, they are very dangerous because of their intelligence and access to magical powers. Rogues will never make moves which result in their immediate death. Even when cornered, they are able to instantly teleport back to their home world at any moment, taking the treasures forever. But at least they will not steal anything further. Despite this intelligence, rogues appear extremely surprised by the most basic facts about geometry. They must come from some really strange world. Alright, so. Wow, Ice Diamond. This trip should be worth it. And we're just going to close this stuff over here a little bit. So, I'm not basically up here. You can basically see my sort of score for this game here. And as you basically collect more and more loot, it'll basically build. For now, collect as much treasure as possible. Prove yourself here, then find new lands with new quests. Oh, you can see the enemies starting to converge from up there. So an ice wolf, a nasty predator from the icy land. Contrary to other monsters, it tracks its prey by their heat. A yeti, a big and quite intelligent monster living in the icy land. Now you'll note basically you can see my kills basically over here. And basically the idea is this game is as you basically kill stuff, you'll actually increase your treasure spawn, and as you basically get the treasure, you'll increase the monster spawn. I believe is how it basically works. Alright, so still even greater treasure lies ahead. Are there any magical orbs in this icy land? You feel that the icy land slowly becomes dangerous. Better find some other place. Now don't bother as like you keep collecting stuff, like as it it says it'll get more dangerous, so you don't obviously like stick around for like too long. Looks like there's some land up here I'm going to go to, so... How to get into is the thing. Don't bother, these guys are sort of trapped because they're trying to track me, but they can't get to me. Now, I apologize if you get a little bit, like, sick basically watching me, like, play this game, because this is, like, sort of like, difficult. Alright, so, we killed all those monsters there, so hooray for that. We're now in the crossroads. In the crossroads, there's still treasure, but I think you can basically go wherever you want to, just sort of like, basically like go over to our world you basically want to. You collect your first ruby. So, in the jungles here we find rubies. So, these guys are active apparently, so I have to move away from them. Now, you can basically tell, like, from, like, this game, by the way, it's, like, very interesting how it basically sort of, like, has, like, it's, like, sort of, like, geometry. Basically, like, you have, like, these, like, circles and, like, other stuff basically connecting them. And it's very weird. Giant Ape. This Giant Ape thinks that you are an enemy. Kill you then. You feel something strange about the gravity here, apparently. Let's kill off that giant ape right there. There's our ruby. Let's kill off this guy. Alright, that's enough lacy rubies from, like, the jungle. So, I'm not basically like there's like different lands in this game, and each land basically has is this like sort of like own like sort of like idea of how it basically gets played. Let's go to the like Alchemist Lab over here, for example. And nope, I could go on like the blue tiles here, or go on the red tiles over there. Slime Beast. The alchemists produce magical potions from pools of blue and red slime. You can go through these pools, but you cannot move through a blue pool to a red pool or vice versa. Pools containing items count as colorless, and they change color to the PC's previous color when the items are picked up. Slime beasts also have to keep their own color, but when they are killed, they explode, destroying items and changing the color of the slime and slime beasts around them. So basically the idea is like, you know, you basically, like, you can't go on like the red tiles, but if you like, you know, you let guys basically kill you, you can basically like, you know, you can change like the color basically around you if you want, that way. And pick these up if you want to, so we got some elixirs of life. Oh, we're on blue tiles now. Splash, splash. Let's just kill off those guys right there. Now, unfortunately, destroyed the item, but well. Now, unlike the like other areas, I think this area is a lot more like, you know, spawning of like enemies, because obviously you need to be able to change your like, you know, tiles if you need to. I don't think I can get around to these guys here, so we'll go up this way for now. There we go. Got another elixir of life right there. Uh-oh. Okay, you can't wait by the way, which is good, but you know. I should be a little more careful. Alright, so, ocean. 11 turns to submerge. Alright, well, that was interesting for a moment. We basically got to, like, you know, see another biome right there. Now, no biomes you can see here is like special items that eventually drop. So there's like an orb of speed right there. That's too close to the orb, unfortunately. All these monsters go after their death. You wonder where it goes, rather. So there's an orb of speed. So just let me move a little bit faster. Can't go there because of the blue guy. That's gone. There's a desert biome over there. There was a desert biome over there. There's a jungle biome over there. Don't want that. So note that guy's color basically changed right there because basically he got splashed by blue. And now we got ourselves desert men. A tribe of men native to the desert. They have been tamed. They have even tamed huge sandworms who won't attack them. Let's kill this guy. Spice. So you can tell what this is basically modeled after. Sandworms, other stuff. These huge monsters don't really live below the sand, but your movements have disturbed them. They are too big to be slain with your weapons, but you can defeat them by making them unable to move. This also produces some spice. They move two times slower than you. Maybe we might deal with that soon enough, but you know, let's go up here for now. Can't attack the sandworms directly. So there's a little bit of spice. Kill starts to right, and you can access rely, or whatever it means. Now, note by the way, this is like a checkmate type of game, and if you basically like, you know, right spot into like a checkmate sort of area, you'll basically like, you know, be able to continue. So you have to avoid being checkmated. Which is easier said than done when you have like so many guys basically coming for you like this. I've collected too much like, you know, spice at this point, so these guys are getting really agitated from it, so we'll go in here instead. Rock snakes are similar to sandworms, but they move each turn. However, they only move on hexagonal cells. They are also somewhat longer than the sandworms. Note the rules refer to colors which are not visible to each other on other lands. When a mark heptagon's option hotkey 7 is on, freeman moves are marked, okay? Here's a red troll, a kind of troll native to the Red Rock Valley. Rock 1. This land contains high rock formations. Most of the valley is at level 0, while items are found at level 3. It is impossible to gain 2 or more levels, or to lose 3 levels in a single move. Attacks are possible in the difference though, kill red trolls and rock snakes to make us sell higher. They can't attack these guys directly, of course. Ooh! Interesting. I knew what's happening with these guys, but okay. The honestly, idea here is like you want to basically keep moving. Oh, these guys are very long. Here's a wetland. We got pike here. You remember the anglers from your hometown showing the impressive pikes they caught. This one's much larger. And apparently this rockworm can chase me in here. So I guess this guy can't like move in certain directions, that's what makes him like, you know, beatable. Oh, it died. So trees in this forest can be chopped down. Big trees take 2 turns to chop down. Interesting. Rattling. These warp humanoids are skilled warriors and sailors, and they feel at home at the warp coast. Their battle experience has taught them that enemies who wait without moving or attacking anything are the most deadly. If they see such an enemy, they become extremely suspicious, and they also wait. So these guys like to wait. This part of the world is warped, restricting the movement somewhat. Diagonal movement and attacking between triangular cells is not allowed. Flash storms and freedom spells ignore this, blah blah. So note there's basically boats in this one. And if I wait, these guys basically won't attack me. I can't attack diagonally apparently. So I actually can't kill that guy right now unless I, like, you know, go here and do that. So there's some coral. There we go, there's a guy with a boat. So you can actually use like boats in this one. Now it's like collect like coral. Oh! I can't attack diagonally here. Let's kill off those guys. Yeah, I don't like me taking all this coral, these guys, so they're getting a little bit like agitated about that. Whoop! That was dangerous. Okay, we got 10 coral. You know, at this point, I basically have enough coral, so I should really just leave, so... Let's try and find X, basically. Orb of the Warp. This orb creates a warp zone of radius 5 around you and also allows you to move diagonally in warp zones. Okay. I found an Orb of Warp. There's a line of storms over there. How do I get in here? Let's kill off these guys a little bit. Okay, so basically that lets me get in here. Now I got some storm trolls to deal with. Whenever after your move there's a connection between a charge and grounded cell, there's a short circuit. All cells on any path connecting a charge and a grounded cell, without repeated cells or two consecutive grounded charge cells, become damaged. Sandstone walls. In most creatures are conductive, great walls are isolators, but lands beyond them count as grounded. Fulgurite. The treasure is craved when you manage to short circuit a stone wall or a rich metal beast. Trolls leave conductive rocks when killed, and metal beasts can only be killed by electricity. Your attacks can only stun them or push them away if already stunned. This part of the world is warped, restricting the movement somewhat, so that's a thing, but whatever. There's a metal beast over here. Wow, that was close apparently. There's a flash of thunder. Alright, so, whenever after you move there's a connection between a charged and a grounded cell, there's a short circuit. All cells on any path connected to a charged and a grounded cell without repeated cells or two connected become damaged. Alright, so I think the idea is like, you know, you have to basically use the terrain here to like, you know, do stuff. So there's a dead troll. So I don't think like the main thing about this game is like there's like, you know, different puzzles to sort of like deal with. In this one I have to basically figure out how to like use the storm trolls to do stuff, I guess. I heard a flash of thunder, apparently. Oh! So there we go. So there's some Fulgurite, the local treasure. So I have to sort of like figure out if it's like, you know, positioning these guys so they basically get zapped. Or I can just like wait for him to get zapped, that works too. Doink! So this is a very hard one to get basic treasure from, I guess, because like, you know, You need a lot of luck basically for stuff to happen for you, you know, effectively. Oh! So game over. Basically, if you get trapped, like, you know, like this, then, like, you know, you can't, like, win. So, basically, like, you know, it's, like, sort of like chess. If you have no moves, then, like, you know, you're checkmated. So, when you're basically in check, you have to, like, move out of check, and if you, like, can't, then, like, you lose. So, there's a game over, by the way. We killed 141 enemies, we basically collected, like, you know, a little bit of treasure. I lasted for, like, you know, almost, like, a half hour there. So that was HyperRogue. And, you know, that's very, like, interesting sort of, like, you know, puzzle game that was basically done in, like, 2012 that, like, you know, went on to basically become, like, a Steam game. Hope you guys basically enjoyed it, and take care.